What is up, everybody? Today, Monster Devourer here, showing you the best loadouts to run inside bo6. We are 10 days left inside the game, but these are the loadouts I would run inside either Plunder, Battle Royale, Rank, or whatever you gotta play. Let's get started with the SMGs, and then the assault rifles, and then the snipers, because those are personally the best ones I would also run. You can also use pistols, but I don't usually suggest using that unless, you know, you're trying to level up the pistols or the rocket launchers, whatever you're trying to do. But personally, these are my top 3 guns I would put, and these are my top 5 loadouts, starting with the SMGs. The first, number 1, would have to be the Zod. That's the top one. Now, when you are running a loadout, this is what you should always use, depending on what you're doing in an SMG, an assault rifle, doesn't matter. Always run the compensator muzzle, the reinforced, or the gain twist long barrel, the long barrel too, the barrels, the vertical foregrip, the extended mag too. You always run an extended mag unless you're going for a mobility strat. You don't always have to run a grip. You can also press no stock, or if you're also running an assault rifle, go for a fire mod. Sometimes you want to use a rear grip for assault rifles and SMGs, but if you it's either the CQB grip or the anomic grip. Goes through, and no stock, obviously, for the assault rifles for better mobility. So that's the Zog. My number 2 spot would have to go to PPSH41. Now, for you people who run Gunfighter, it's a perk inside the game. You get 12 attachments, and if you do, you're gonna run the Kepler optic, the compensator, the reinforced, either long or gain twist barrel, the vertical foregrip, the extended mag 2, and the combat stock. I run a laser. Personally, I don't use lasers because it's visible to players and it kind of just gives you away if you're not camping, but position yourself where you can hit them from the back. So, but if you do, I would have to go for the fast motion laser or the tactical laser. Never run a rapid fire ammunition because it lowers your damage, it ruins your vertical and your bullet velocity and damage range, which is what we're trying to not to go ahead and do. Run the recoil springs, or run the best scored streak damage and the penetration damage. Those two are what I would suggest for that. But if you're not running a gunfighter, and this is what I would suggest, get rid of the optic. You don't need an optic. Get rid of the recoil springs because you don't have to be exactly on the dot type thing. And then, if anything, that should be the overkill. So you can run 2 guns at the same time. But the PPSH41. My top 3 would be the KSV, the thing blast, compensator, reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, extended mag 2, no stock. Now, if you don't like any of these options, obviously you could choose a fire mod or rear grip to your preference, depending if you're trying to go ahead and run a strat where you can run faster, you know, mobility. My top 4 spot would have to go to the PP, and the compensator, the gain twist barrel, the extended mag 1. You can run fast mag 2. It also the anomic grip and the no stock. The CQB grip. You can also run a fire if you want to run a grip. I always recommend the recoil springs. It gets rid of all that recoil, but sometimes this whole loadout there's like no recoil anyway. The game you can always go for a long barrel for the extra range, or the reinforced barrel for the extra velocity and damage range, depending if you're going for close or far range distances. Never run an optic because I feel like it's a distraction unless you're trying to make your PP in an assault rifle for mid-range and close range. You don't ever want to run a muzzle brake or a ported compensator because it gets rid of the recoil for a second, but then it's bouncing around everywhere. But if you feel comfortable and you have a Zen for some odd reason because you're weird like that, go for the portable or the ported compensator. And then my top 5 would have to go to the combat. The loadout, the compensator, reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, the extended mag 2, and go for better damage. Unless you want to do the recoil springs. I don't have it all unlocked because I don't use the compensator as much, but for the people who do, I would run the extra damage. If you don't like that, you can always use stock. Stock options are pretty damn cool for the SMGs. Now, let's go for the assault rifles. The top dog for the assault rifles would be the, the Siphoner 091. Always want a Willis 3 scope with all your assault rifles. It'll give you the best optic options, the reticle. Obviously, I have it all unlocked, and if you get reticles from the battle pass, it will with the Willis 3. Always use the compensator. If you don't like it, you can always use the ported compensator. I would just suggest using a compensator if it's a ported or not, but your game twist, long barrel, or reinforced barrel, doesn't matter, but it depends on preference. If you want to get better damage and better velocity, always run the reinforced. If you want better bullet velocity at all range, always use the game twist and long barrel. It just adds an extra range for your damage. So short barrel I've never used, and the CHF I've never used. But for the people who do, if you do or don't, I guess run that option if that's what you want. Sometimes these people use use the Siphoner as an SMG instead of more of an assault rifle, so I would just get rid of the optic and change it to better damage or recoil springs, get rid of the extra recoil. But yeah, that's what I would suggest. If you don't own that one, always use Adjacent Armory. Just use one of these two. These two are like one of the best scopes and optics. It gets right there. It says 3x magnification and recoil gun kick. Again, I always run it. It's pretty damn cool. So that would be my top 1 for ARs. My top second one would be the Cringe, or did I say that right? Is it Kinge, whatever it's called? C. I always run no optic, but again, you can always use the optic. It won't hurt. Again, it depends if you don't like the optic for the Cringe C, or you do. You can always run the reinforcement, the long barrel, or the game twist, the vertical forward grip to get rid of the horizontal, the extended mag 2 for extra ammunition, and the heavy stock to stop you from your gun kick. If you don't like the stock, you can always get rid of or you can put on the recoil. I've never tried on the Nanto, but I would suggest it, and put on your bullet velocity Nanto over pressured. Never put on a rapid fire. Again, it gets rid of your damage and your velocity and everything. It basically makes no point in having a attachment to get rid of it, because you're going to have something that has what we don't want. But Cringe top second. The GPR 91 is the top 3. Those 3, compensator, reinforced long or game twist barrel, vertical foregrip, and extended mag 2. And then floor placement is going to be the AMES 85, running the mw3, the compensator, the gain twist, the vertical foregrip, extend mag 1. It gives me good recoil and firepower. It gets you lose a little bit of handling, but I don't feel like that would be a big deal. And then my top 5 placement, I know it's been nerfed a lot, but I'm going to say the XM4, running the mw3, the compensator, the reinforced barrel, the extended mag 3, and the buffered weighted stock. This is the only gun that has the buff weighted stock for what would you call it, for assault rifles. And again, if you people run gunfighter to get rid of all that recoil and have like 0 recoil, the best attachments for all these would to be always adding the recoil springs or nano overpressured or just nano MJ. Don't ever add a laser unless you really want to get better recoil and hip fire spread. Grip, I wouldn't, use it, but again, if you're using the gunfighter, I would always suggest the anomic grip and the CQB grip. And then always use the vertical to get rid of the horizontal. You can always use a precision grip, but I don't personally use it. But yeah, that's what I would use if you're using gunfighter for any assault rifle. One assault rifle, but I think it is assault rifle more than an LMG. It would have to be the Fang 82. I don't know if that's pronounced right. These guns have weird names, but it's what now, the same option as the assault rifle. Run the Jason Armory 2X, the compensator, the reinforced long or gain twist barrel, no underbarrel, extended mag 1, and heavy stock. Again, if you ever use gunfighter, you can always add a fire mine, the rear grip, and the underbarrel. Like I said, always use the CQB grip and the anomic grip. Any of these. And now let's check out snipers. Shoot, this doesn't count as a sniper, it counts as a marksman, but it is what it is. People use as a sniper. It's obviously going to be the Car 98. It's literally the best. I usually run a no stock type option, so I got better mobility. But if you want infinite mobility, just take out your freaking melee at this point. Don't make your gun suffer. But if it feels better, if you want to be kind of like Diablo, do it. Add the high velocity rounds. It makes it better for all snipers. For mw3, run the XRK Edge BW for hand stop grip, underbarrel. Again, no stock. Some guns don't have this option, just the Car 98. So, and then use the 762 long barrel. I can't pronounce the other stuff. Maybe you can. And then no muzzle. And then use the Ranger collar optic. Obviously, you can use that. But if you don't, I would suggest the XBD 6.6X optic. So that would be my Car 98 layout. Now going on to real snipers, I always suggest the 7R or the LR762 over the frost line, just because it has better range, it hits faster, stuff like that. Compensator, no optic, gain twist barrel, or long barrel. The weighted hand guard underbarrel. No magazine if you want it, but I would suggest extended mag 1 and extended mag 2. Obviously, I don't have a lot because I prefer this loadout over anything. The heavy stock, the fast motion laser. Again, you don't have to add a laser. It kind of gives you away. If you don't like it. Get the nano overpressured ammunition. Same goes to the frost line. A little bit different. I would always use a suppressor, but what's even better is using the muzzle brake or the compensator, the reinforced barrel, long or dentist, weighted pad, the extended mag 2, and the nano. But because people run gunfighter, the way I would suggest for the people who use gunfighter, I would use either a balanced stock or a heavy stock. I would always suggest the Nomic and CQB Razor. And then again, the fast motion laser. Personally, I think it's the best for snipers and literally anything. So that's my top second one. Or no, wait, that's my third one. My bad. Now, this is the mw3 gun, the FJX Imperialism. This is the best sniper. I've been using it for quite a long time. It's actually one of my favorites. I use the quarter matter suppressor. You probably don't own it either, but if you do, always run this one. The BT7 Spitfire suppressor L. For some reason, I don't own it, even though I thought I did, but is what it is. Run the faded 2090, or my bad, 29. I don't know if I pronounced that right either, but this is a good magazine. I wouldn't suggest a magazine because this sniper is just that good. The FJX Lux 7 stock, and then the RYL 33 laser light. It sucks a little bit because you see the laser and the light, but honestly, it's the best in my opinion. If you don't like it, you can always use not the hip shot, but the point G3P09. I think this would be good because it gets rid of your recoil control, your stance spread, and yeah. Or it doesn't get rid of it, but it and then the high velocity rounds so you can shoot basically hip fire. And then the last one, I used to use this loadout, it's the Cat AMR because it gets still one shot with the explosive round it has for the Yak Akimbo kit. So these are the guns. I'm going to show you one by one how the guns are played inside the real game. So we're going to start out with the assault rifle, the XM4. The AMES5, again, start out. This is like you do two at once, the GPR 91, and go to my assault rifles. The cringe seat. Drill 91, and then we're going to get started with the SMG when we get the KSV. The close range and mid range for the KSV. Now the PP, and then the combat mw2. Mag. Extended mag 3, you get 60 rounds per second, and it's better. You basically have no ammo after you use it. Then you got the dog, and then you got the PPS8. And then now we move on to marksman, car 98, and then let me go to sniper rifles with the LW frostline. Sometimes it takes 2 shots. And then the LR 762. And then my last one, oh wait, not the last one, the FJF, a parallelism. Again, I love the FJF. Last one, which is the Cat A sniper with the, oh yeah, you know what, I don't think I showed it off. Have the 6-shot, or you can even get rid of it and use the normal optic. Require 9 heavy bolt, and then the precision pad. You can run a 4-grip. I would run this one though for. You don't got one, but if you do, run the Corvus, and then see it. For some people who didn't agree with my loadout, I wanted to let you all know that those weren't just it. People are using the crossbow to hit one shot with the high bird scope, the SO mw3 arms, the 28 stand cable, the F-tac preser stock, and then the blast cap bolt. Blast cap bolt because the blaze won't one shot. I've never used the toxic gas bolt, but if you do, tell me how it works. But so there's that one. And then for the SMGs again, Rock, the Static HV, the Supery, and the FJX. Those guns are coming back. Same with the striker and the WSP. I'll make a separate video of the SMGs for the mw3. Battle rifles, the DTIR is still a banger. It's not like how it used to be. For some reason, I had the slate scope, but run the FJX, the quartermaster suppressor, the Bruin heavy support grip, the 40 round mag, and the 200 stock. Rifle, the only mw3 assault rifle I would suggest is the TG44. So that's about it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Use these loadouts wisely and have a good day.